I know that I don't really speak about my political theory. I am a political theorist. I have so many political theories. I believe that we could pardon, absolutely, yes, an absolute pardon by the president, meaning forgiving. If this, imagine that the Senate chooses to convict only during impeachment. Impeachment was made to remove a sitting president. Otherwise, both houses of Congress could expel each other, and Congress could punish the Supreme Court justices by if they commit, by giving them a punishment on a vote by both houses, most likely, to remove a sitting official from the Supreme Court, in which if they committed treason or conspiracy, they would get kicked off the Supreme Court bench. But impeachment was only made for the president and the vice president. So with that said, I believe that the pardon should be absolute. There is no impeachment process for a judge or the Senate member or a House member. There's no such thing. They expel each other and they punish each other. One of those punishments is removal from office, but it doesn't mean impeachment. Impeachment was made for the presidency. So an absolute pardon, in my opinion, should be that the president should challenge constitutional authority between state and federal laws with a pardon. And I know one way to do it. Forgiveness is the most powerful thing that a person can have. Forgiving somebody. And I forgive a lot of people in my life, and I believe that if I were to become the president, I would use the pardon power so different. I would make it so absolute, and I'll do it like this. I believe that the sitting president could pardon people because it's a constitutional power. For one, it's the most peaceful power that the president has. And three, the president is able to determine what's constitutional or not in his own opinion. Instead of the Supreme Court, I mean, it's one of the ways, Supreme Court saying what's constitutional or not, I believe that the president could challenge the constitutional authority of laws and forgive people when state laws conflict with the Constitution. Not just federal laws that's already been passed and said and done. It should be challenged. You should be able to challenge a pardon and be able to forgive somebody before the Supreme Court recognizes it. Now, would every pardon be constitutional? It should be subject to review, yes, because it's a very dangerous tool if it's used for abuse of power. But if it's used the proper way, I believe we could pardon a lot of innocent people and get them out of harm's way when a government is overreaching its power into a citizen's life and trying to get them under capital punishment. We could save lives that way.